All right, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, so let give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Them learners to the apostles, and that was a great millstone. Who will teach well. And big Shalom to the hopefully elect, right? And let's go. We're going to start off in Micah chapter 2, and verse 1. All right, it says, Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. And when the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Right? Right? Who rules the world, man? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, Job 9:24. Right? The so-called white people, the Edomites, right? They're the wicked, right? And they're the oppressors. They oppress the children of Israel. They oppress the land, the animals, right? And the heathen nations, man. Right? They are the wicked, man. They are the evil. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They have devised iniquity in their beds, man. Everything they do is something wrong. Right? The soul's not upright in them. Okay? It says they practice it because it's in the power of their hand, and they cover fields and take them by violence. And houses, right? They take how they get this land? They got it through rape, robbery, and murder, man. Bloodshed, man, death, man. You know what I'm saying? Iniquity, man. Right? It says, and take them by violence to the houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage, right? They oppressed us, no one through slavery, then after slavery, right? Like Jim Crow, redlining, you know what I'm saying? Right? Gator bait, all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? They got a whole lot of coming for them, man. Right? A whole lot of reparations, right? And they the reparations, man. Because what? He that lead from the captivity, man, shall go into captivity. Verse 3, therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, against the family I do devise an evil from which ye shall remove your necks, neither ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil. Right? Hey man, you know what I'm saying? And it's also speaking about Jacob, bro. Because Jacob fucking wicked and they following their enemies, man. So they gonna fucking and they ain't gonna be able to remove their neck from fucking evil, right? Because they gonna get destroyed, man. Right? JT, right? And that's what the Edomites, and they definitely ain't gonna remove their way, man. They're gonna be put to death, man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be brought into slavery and chains, man. Because what? Revelation chapter 13, 9 and 10. What I just brought up. Right? It says, any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Right? You going into slavery for the enslavement of Yasha'Allah, man. Right? All you heathen nations included, man. Right? Everybody gets it. You know what I'm saying? He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Right? We know who the saints are. Psalms 148 and 14. Right? The Israelites are the saints. Right? Right? The Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indians, and Haitians. Those are the biblical Israelites through prophecy, man. Through a sign and a wonder, man. Right? Right. But as for you Edomites, man, your soul ain't right, man. You ain't right. So you gotta get put down, man. You gotta get taken out of power, man. Right? Because the Lord gonna destroy you, man. The Lord gonna give you a hefty destruction while we get a hefty salvation. Right? Habakkuk chapter 3, not 3, but yeah, no, chapter 2, Habakkuk chapter 2, right? We're gonna start at verse 4. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, right? He ain't got a righteous spirit, right? Hebrews 12:16 said this nigga was a profane motherfucker. He was profane, man. Right? Esau was a profane man. He's a profane man, right? You know what I'm saying? Right? And the Lord rejected him, man. Right? Right? It says our soul's not lifted up upright in him, right? But the just shall live by his faith. And also because he transgressed by wine, right? The philosophies, man. The philosophies, man. His doctrines, right? His doctrines is to lead you astray, to get fucking destroyed. All right. Right. Because he transgressed by one, he is a proud man, right? The proud eagle, man. Right? Who shall bring me down? Right? Babylon sit up upon many kingdoms, right? She sitteth no window, no widow, right? Right? Who shall bring me down? Paraphrasing. Right? It's Revelation 18, I believe. Right? Right? It says, neither keep it at home, right? They always invading somebody. They always up somebody business, right? But it's gonna be up for them, man. Their time is gonna be cut short, so they're gonna go out with great wrath, right? As per Revelation chapter 12 and 12, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It says, who enlarging his desire is hell, right? Everything he do is hell, bro. It's gonna be hell to pay, it's hell to come, right? And hell of people gonna die and go to the grave. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it says and is as death, right? Because this man is a deadly man. He's Cain who killed Abel, man. Right? He is a death, right? It cannot be satisfied, but gathering to him all nations, right? The melting pot, right? You want to build a tower of Babel, man, to the Lord to stop the flood, bro. But this flood ain't gonna be with fucking water this time, dummy. Right? It's gonna be fucking that fire. It's gonna burn your ass up. ICBM nuclear missiles, man. The lake of fire. America is gonna be the lake of fire, man. Right? It says, but gather to him all nations and heap unto him all people, right? Right? All the nations, he got bases and embassies in every fucking country, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He heaped unto himself all nations, man. Right? Everybody's here over here in this land, trying to get a piece of the American dream, which is the Babylonian lie, right? Babylonian nightmare, right? They even got Jacob wanting to be a part of this shit, man. Right? And we even once were, right? Through wickedness, right? It says, shall not these take up a parable against him? Right? All these things that all the wickedness, right? His sins has reached unto heaven, right? Right? Their sins has reached unto heaven. Don't you know it's going to take up a parable against you? Right? This is a rap sheet. This is a track record, bro. You got a list of fucking charges on your ass, man. That you are guilty and you caught red-handed on fucking camera and it's documented through the Lord eyes, man. Right? You know how you got the all-seeing eye, right? You Edomites got the cameras everywhere. Well, Lord got his cameras, man. His eyes, man. His eyes is 10 times brighter than the sun. You know what I mean? And he gonna bring that pain, bring that fire, man. Right? Right? He says, it says, and a taunting proverb against them, and say, woe to him that increaseth, which that is not his. Right? Right? How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay, man. So, hey, bro, you have done wickedly, man. You increases with that is not yours. You took the land from my fathers, man, which was me, man. Gad. You know what I'm saying? You killed us with the force of the sword, man. Right? Right? And then lading yourself with thick clay, man. You want to hide your hand, man. Like I ain't do it. Look what these niggas doing, right? But I'm the blame? Nah, nigga, you is the blame, nigga. You the reason why they doing that shit, man. Right? And we not exempt for our iniquity, right? We gonna be repaid too, man. Whether we be righteous deeds, we getting repaid for, or wicked deeds, man. Right? And you for damn sure not going out the hook, man. There is no repentance for you, though you sought it carefully with tears. Right? It says, they shall not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, right? And awake that shall vex thee, right? And thou shalt be for booties unto them, right? You gonna be spoils, man. You gonna be a robbery victim, right? You gonna get taken, right? You can get ravished, right? Right? The beast shall hate the whore, eat her flesh, and burn her with fire, man. What that means, man? America is gonna be fucking fucked up by NATO, EU, and the rest of the nations that want to join in. The bear, right? The samurai, right? The Arabian, right? They gonna destroy you, man, right? Because thou hast spoiled many nations, and all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. All the people, right? All the remnant, right? So spoil thee because of men's blood, because you took the cities by violence, man. You destroyed people, man. Right? It says, because of men's blood and for the violence of the land and the city and all the land that all that dwell therein, right? Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house. So y'all can get destroyed for with your wicked deeds, man, your wicked actions, man. Right? Right? It's gonna be a bitter destruction too. A bitter and sore destruction. Right? Right? It says, working evil, woe to him that covers an evil covetousness to his house, right? That set his nest on high. Who is the eagle, bro? That set his nest on high, right? The eagle has landed, right? That he may be delivered from the power of evil. Bro, you can't be delivered from the power of evil because you sown evil. What a man sow, that's how he also reap. You know what I'm saying? right? So it's gonna be counted as shame, bro. Thou has consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, right? You cut off the 12 tribes, bro, from being a nation, bro. He was the lead motherfucker in the Confederacy to do so, right? Right? It says, and has since sinned against thy soul, right? You sinned against thy soul, bro. Right? It says, for the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber, and shall answer it. It says, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city with iniquity, man. So you're gonna suffer and die, bro. You're gonna suffer. You're gonna it's woe to you, destruction, man. Right? Death and destruction, man. Right? It make me think you're gonna be revealed too. You know what I'm saying? So we been given this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. We gonna understand that you the fucking devil that the Bible speak of, man. Right? Second Thessalonians 2:3, it says, let no man deceive you, but by any means, for that day shall not come except there be come a falling away first, right? That a man of sin be revealed, right? And the son of perdition, right? Who's that man of sin? Esau Edom, bro. Esau Edom, the so-called white man. That's the man of sin and the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God. Right? Right? Instead of talking about Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai created and the Elohim created the earth and the heavens, right? He want to talk about the Big Bang Theory, right? He want to talk about we come from monkeys instead of this nigga goddamn telling the truth, bro. He's gonna bring out a lie. Right? Who changed the truth for the Most High to a lie? You know what I'm saying? With his philosophies, a transgressor by wine, remember? Right? Right. It says, or that is worship, so that he is God sitting in the temple of God, man. Right? Showing himself that he is God, right? What did he do? Job 9:24, man. Right? First Maccabees 3:48. Right? He changed the images. He changed the true images of the Lord and the Heavenly Father and Son, the angels and the people, man. Even the heathens, bro. Right? He changed everything to what? Himself. Iconoclasm. Right? But it's all right though, man. He's gonna be destroyed, man. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you and told you these things, right? So the Lord told us these things, man, through the scriptures. The scriptures, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right? It says, and now ye know that withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time. And this is the time that this nigga's being revealed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Being revealed for his fucking iniquities, man. Right? And the Lord going to destroy him, man. Right? It says, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let. It says, until he be taken out of the way. Right? So you're gonna be taken out of the way, Esau Edom. Right? And you're gonna try to take us out the way because we warning the people and we exposing you for the who you are. You're the devil, man. Right? Right? The serpent, man, the old dragon, man. Right, it says, then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. So he gonna destroy, bro. He gonna destroy you, man. He gonna destroy you, man. Like Independence Day, man. Y'all gonna be fucking hiding to your bunkers, right? But guess what? The men of the Lord, the prophets, they gonna kick your shit down, bro, and take your ass into slavery, destroy whatever robots and super soldiers you done created in them bunkers, right? Right? And we gonna haul you off, haul you crackers off into utter darkness, man, and throw you in the pit. We gonna throw you in the literal gigantic pit and shut the gate on it. And it's gonna be pitch black. Oh man. You know what I'm saying? Right? It says, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the coming of his with the brightness of his coming, man. Right? Even him whose coming is after the works of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders and all deceivableness of unrighteousness, and in them that perish, right? Because they receive not the love of thy truth, right? That they might be saved, right? So yeah, they got Israel following them, man, right? To destruction, man. So it is what it is, man. Two-thirds must be cut off and die, bro, right? Right? And the Lord gonna destroy you, Edomites, for that too, man. Right? So that's even more judgment on you. You devised a wicked plan to take Yasha Allah out of the power, man. out of their power, man. Right? Revelation 11 and 18, right? It says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath has come, right? All the nations are gonna team up against America in World War III, bro. Right? It says, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto the servants, the prophets, man. So we can get our reward, man, and to the saints, right? Who the saints, right? The Israelites, man. Psalms 148 and 14, right? Small and great, and shouldest destroy them that wish destroy the earth, man. Right? They destroyed the earth, man. They polluted the ozone layer, man. Everything, man. Everything, man. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta have a judgment. You reap what you sow, Esau, Edom.